Clint from 50 Campfires here. I recently learned a little bit more about the iconic LL Bean boot, and I'm here with Eric to get even a little bit more information on kind of the history and the origin of this incredible boot.
So back in 1911, our founder, LL Bean, Leon Wood Bean, was an avid hunter and a fisherman, and he would spend every moment he could out in the Maine woods. The problem is he was tired of coming home from the Maine woods with wet feet. At the time, the shoes available for hunting were either leather boots or rubber boots that were mostly worn by people on the farm. His idea was take the best of both. Take the waterproof bottom of the rubber boot, attach it to the flexible, supportive, well-fitting upper of a leather boot, and there you go. So he had 100 of them made up. And then really where LL as the entrepreneur shines is trying to figure out who his customer base was. He got a list of out-of-state hunters who had hunting permits in Maine, and he sent them a one-page brochure. And he said, "Have I got the boot for you?" Said, if this is not the best boot for hunting that you have ever tried, I will give you your money back. And he sold all 100 pair that he made after the first batch, and 90 of them came back. But true to his word, he refunded everyone's money who sent the boots back to him, and he used that as an opportunity to look at every single thing that had gone wrong with all the boots he got back. He made a lot of updates. He triple stitched the leather to the rubber, which is one of the iconic things about the boot. After a couple of years, he decided, you know what's not working? Having the seam right down along your Achilles tendon. He invented this, what's called the split backstay, which is he got a patent for in the 40s. All kinds of things. Just this little tiny rubber lip on the boot, which is called the brush guard. He added that to the mold so that when you're walking through the woods, you don't get sticks that come in and stick up into the seam. This 5-bar design here is about shedding water and shedding dirt. Everything about this was engineered at a very early time to be what he wanted it to be, which was the perfect hunting shoe. So 105 years later, every bean boot that we sell is made right here in Maine, just a few miles up the road. We mold the rubber ourselves, we cut the domestic leather ourselves, we stitch it all right here in Maine, and we ship them all over the world.
So there you have it. If you are a bean boot lover, you just learned a little bit more about the boot that you love so much. If you're not, head over to your nearest LL Bean store, and I think you owe it to yourself to just give them a shot.